we're going to talk about Together. Can you give me a quick synopsis of what Together was about?
From before I saw it, or what I knew, or after?
Just what the synopsis is without spoiling. I mean, we're going to spoil the hell out of it, but like, what is the movie about?
A couple who are having some kind of relationship problems, and some unforeseen force is making them come closer than they've ever been closer before, like physically, like melting into each other, and we don't know why.
Okay, yeah. So what you think about it?
I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't as, when I think of body horror, it was a body horror movie by far, but I've seen a lot of great or well done body horror movies, and I expect most of them to kind of be on that level now. I really haven't seen a bad one. This one wasn't bad, but the body horror, I expected more practical. I expected it to be more practical. This one, like the first main Together part that they had, like it looked very CGI to me, so I wasn't really grossed out. Where I've seen other body horror stuff when I'm like, oh, somebody like spent 90 hours in a makeup chair. That's why that looks so real, and it's not grossed me out, but like hard to look at. This one, as soon as it happened, I'm like, oh, it's clearly computers, and like it just wasn't. It didn't hit. Some of it did hit, but for the majority of a body horror movie, the grossness wasn't cranked up to 10 for me.
I was pleasantly surprised by that. I was actually nervous to watch it. Thought it was gonna be really grotesque and nasty. I'm happy it wasn't, and I do think they went far enough to satisfy some people. But like you said, that last scene when they finally started merging together, that didn't hit at all. Like a finale needed.
Exactly. Yeah.
But for me, I thought the movie was fine. I think I might have a problem with horror fans. I think horror fans, anytime a solid horror movie comes out, they say this is the horror of the year or this is changing the game and stuff. So everybody loved it, and I liked it, but I just feel like people was overreacting to it. It was fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. One thing I didn't like, so this is not knock to Franco because he played his role very well. I don't like seeing weak men. Like, I understand he was depressed and stuff. I don't like seeing that. And like, he was doing shit like he was putting her in danger. He wasn't present and shit like that. I don't like a man giving a woman something to complain about. You know what I mean? They're going to complain enough. Let's not help them out. And I feel like he was helping her be a jackass. But their whole relationship dynamic bugged me. Her proposing to him just being the bitch of the relationship. I didn't like that. And I like James Franco. I don't know why he had to be that version. Like, they could have still did the movie without him being that type of version of a man. You know what I mean? So that kind of bugged me about the movie.
Back to the body horror thing, because that's the big point of this movie.
Yeah.
When I think of body horror, see how many cinephiles out there follow this movie. The Guyver from, I want to say the 90s or the 80s. It was called The Guyver. It's like a superhero type movie. But this dude transformed into like a giant bug. And I remember that scene scarred me as a child. Like, I literally can't watch that scene without really getting really uncomfortable. He turns into a giant bug, and it looks like he's literally turned into excruciating. And I'm like, they doing this in the 80s? I figured Together they had to at least match that, but they didn't even touch the true, the potential I've seen in body horror movies. And I expected to be wild by that. Yeah. Like you said, that final scene when they came together, it was just...
It wasn't finale worthy.
100% CGI and just whack.
You talking about old body horror. I can't think of none, but the one I can think about that scared two walkers in this seat.
I know what you're about to... Oh, never mind.
Thriller.
Okay.
I thought when I think about it now, I think that was pretty good. Was that considered good?
Yes, that is perfect.
Yeah.
That transformation and seeing his nails growing on and stuff like that was all practical. Yeah. That's why it looks so dope. That's why that video still holds up to this day. Yeah. Like, when you take time and sit in a chair for 2 days and get makeup on, that shit pays off.
Yeah. Thriller was dope. So what else about? Huh?
Yeah, he was truly in pain with his transformer.
Yeah, hell yeah. And he acted the hell out that shit.
Yeah. Together, they just mushed together.
You scared of Thriller, ain't you? You not scared of her? So you go watch it tonight.
Wait, is it a movie?
It's a video.
Music video.
Yeah, you're scared. What else? So about the story, how did you feel about the story and all that stuff?
Actually, I had it ranked on here. I gave the story a 7. It was average to me for that storytelling. Nothing stood out. Crazy cult, church people. Sure, it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I guess what else can you do with it? But I thought like the curse, it was just kind of like, it's a cult. Like I just felt like it was just not lazy, but it's just like typical. You know what I mean? Like I didn't feel like that was nothing special. And like I said, I was more frustrated by their relationship dynamic. Like I said, I think it was acted very well.
Yeah, I give it acting a 9.
But I didn't like the relationship. What in the movie with the way they were acting towards each other, with the disconnect they had, would make them decide to merge and be together for life? I mean, I understand at the end they would have had to, one of them would have had to die for the other one to live. So I guess that, but like, I don't know. I didn't like their relationship. It was obviously needed to be over, but I feel like they were still like in the fight, and they had every reason not to be in the fight.
Yeah, I don't know if I got that. But I have a question about certain scenes in the movie. The other couple that turned into the monster. Why did they turn into a monster?
Oh, I think that's because they were rejecting being together. Like you know, the dude say, if you fighting it is just to prolong it, and you don't want to see what the ladder is.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
And they showed the monster. Okay.
Yeah, so they was rejecting it. So it's like either submit to it or fucking look like whatever the fuck that was.
Okay.
What else about this movie? I don't know that girl. I know they really in a relationship, but it seems like everybody know who she is. What is she in?
The Community. It was a sitcom that was on forever.
I don't watch no sitcom.
Yeah, she was in that. As far that's the only thing I know her from.
Yeah, she seemed very established, I guess. But
yeah, she definitely. Yeah, that's a long running sitcom. She was on that.
You got anything else? Or why we just say what our rating was? I believe I gave it a 7.4 out of 10. I gave it 1 thumb up. It was a solid watch, but I'll never watch it again.
I gave it an 8 with 1 thumbs up. It was fine. Yeah. I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah. Smog is the bastard stepchild of summer blockbusters, huh?
Who?
August.
Oh.
It's like nothing right now.
I would agree with that.